Hello, and we're back. Starting the Chrome interlude as promised. Also, I figured out this mode right here is not Babel as I suspected this morning. This is the little bus rush mode that comes with each event. So there really is no Babel and no Narrowbows. But we're here for Chrome, who's my favorite character. And I know bits and pieces about him, but mostly I just have so many questions, and I hope they will be answered today. Or at least some of them. Number 1. Why is he getting all the benefits? Are you pondering over some complicated question again, leader? When Chrome is deep in thought, Kamui is always the one to interrupt him. It's been like this ever since Chrome first took over his current position. The squad Strike Hawk is an outstanding, as rumors have it. Each member has their own specialties and they work excellently alone, which is kind of a miracle, seeing how chaotic Kamui is. Kamui, didn't I tell you to return to your position after 30 minutes of preparation? But what's the point of taking apart the weapons and putting them back in? Again. Understanding the structure of each item you own and using each component to the fullest. That's what Smith will hold up. Smith. That name again. But you're Leader Chrome, not Leader Smith, are you? Chrome's finger pauses on the screen. He looks up at Kamui. I'm trying to become him. Really? If that's what you wish, I'll try to help you fulfill your wish. You'll help me? Yeah, we're pals, right? In the end, Chrome forces Kamui to return to his position. He's the leader after all, and goes back to leafing through the mission details from Smith. In this operation, Striker will act as bait. Once the designated spot is reached, you can move back, Chrome. Chrome closes his eyes. Nothing can compare to mechanic inventions. We are magical people, living in a magical age. Babylonia, FOS Military Command College, 7:30 AM. Langston Smith. Question 1. From a military standpoint, please briefly describe the current status of the connection technology used in the Construct Plus Command and Combat system. Gestalt Curse Random Selection System operating. That's another thing I'm wondering about. I think they mentioned the Gestalt system had been shut down. But is it running again in Babylonia? I still don't know. The Chosen, Langston Smith. Please stand up and answer the questions. That's it. According to the latest research report from the Science Council, there are currently 2 types of connection technology used in the military. One is the connection chamber, which allows a commandant to connect to a construct's mind, regardless of distance. By doing so, they can command the constructs directly. It's the most common connection combat method. The other is commandants fighting alongside the constructs, using invar devices, and human mind beacons for short distance connection and positioning. Yet this is rarely employed nowadays due to its many restrictions. Ha! So Commandant is actually more or less one of a kind at this point. Please wait for the system to assign a score, then answer the next question. This kind of questioning would drive me insane. Question 2. Please perform a brief analysis on the principles of application of the connection technology for commandants and military constructs. After the Gestalt system became widely applied in public, human consciousness was continually uploaded, making highly efficient and fully objective decisions possible. Human consciousness and companion. Studies related to the human brain have been filed as special secret research projects by the Science Council due to how complicated they are. Wait. Also apologize if I stop to actually think what I'm reading here every now and then. I still don't really get the Gestalt system. Where exactly is the Gestalt system used? According to the accessible early research data, each human brain contains about 100 billion neurons, capable of forming 100 trillion connections. The neurons in human brains can output electric signals via dendrites, which means that... Is that Langston Smith? The current student representative? Smith, someone with this last name, should probably be related to Officer Smith, Son of an officer, student representative, a true genius. He's even got a pretty face. Some people really have everything. Meanwhile, the commandant can better stabilize the abnormal fluctuations in the construct's minds via the consciousness connection technology. Please wait for the system to assign a score, then answer the next question. Question 3. If you're commanding some constructs on a ground combat mission in an area that you currently have insufficient data on, how shall you prepare in advance? I'm still fascinated that most commandants, they still have commandants, right? Even if they use the long distance system. I wonder if it actually works as well as the whole input device system. Collect as much information as possible and analyze it, as the density of punishing mirrors is related to certain geographical elements. I may perhaps use a Gauss-Krüger projection to determine, as expected from our top student. I heard there are only 3 slots for the reserve commandant draft at the end of the month. Guess he's definitely gonna take one of the slots. Tallying scores. Please wait. Langston Smith. Total score 4,721 out of 5. Certain mismatches with the answer database were identified. Was that supposed to say 5,000? Oh no, oh god. It's 5.7 out of 5. I'm sorry. This must be the highest score anyone's gotten in our school's history. It's not a perfect score, but it's pretty much the same thing. Not the same thing at all. The genius murmurs remain unheard. Under the desk, his fist clenches, followed by the sound of something being crushed. What are you doing? You're finally done, Langston. Want to come hang out with us? What are you inviting him for? We're all classmates, aren't we? We ain't on the same level with a genius like him. Sorry, Langston, we're not gonna get in the way of your studies. As time ticks away, artificial night falls upon the skies of Babylonia. Babylonia, FOS Military Command College, 12:30 a.m. The human memory is about as powerful as 100 trillion synapses. The brain is capable of altering the strength of the connection between neurons based on the current status and past experience. Repeated training can optimize the neuron connections, highly increasing memory speed and accuracy. Repetition is key. Repetition is all one needs. He really sounds like he's really obsessing over this, isn't he? On the always lit screen of the ranking system, Langston Smith's name sits securely in the first place spot, which is not always a good thing. Fight like a hero. Astounding courage, undying prestige. If I can't be perfect. Langston remains frozen in the same position, hungry eyes trained on the curses he will be taking today, tomorrow, as if he could devour them all. Langston closes his eyes and pushes a sharp object he prepared into his skin. The sudden pain wakes his body and consciousness up immediately. What is he doing? Once he gets used to the pulsating pain, it's less unbearable. I need to increase the pain level. A toolkit that would slip through the alarm system undetected and easy to build. Genius. From somewhere fuzzy mocking laughter sounds. What is he doing? That's about as healthy as I expected his life to be, really. Dialogue. A smart person knows when to do what, focus on the moment and plan for the future. Face scan complete. Verifying identity. Verification complete. Langston Smith. Welcome home, Langston Smith. I'm home. Greetings, young master. Thank you. I have to go to class at 7. Can you remind me in half an hour? Command error. Violation of the ultimate command detected. The ultimate command will be prioritized. What is the ultimate command? Mr. Smith asks you to see him in the study once you come home. Father, I mean Mr. Smith. Is he in the study? Will I disturb him if I go now? Langston seems pleased by the repeated command, but he soon calms himself down and puts down the items in his hand. Mr. Smith asks you to see him in the study once you come home. The robot repeats, and Langston hurries towards the study. Okay. Mr. Smith, are you there? Come in. That's it. I received your report card on my terminal. Yes. Very well. John Smith curls a finger and taps the virtual screen twice, causing it to blink and vanish. 4.721. Even though this is just an in-class pop quiz, why have you not gotten a 5? Oh, God! I will no longer allow flowers like this, understood? You're my son, after all, the son of John Smith. You're the best, the perfect creation. What does that mean? Understood. Good. I had R2 sift through your database and deleted all unrelated data. Oh my god! I hate him already. Tales from the early golden age. Pointless mumbling, flowery prose, meaningless stories. Edgar, what name is that? The Great Retreat, all this nonsense. What do you need those for? Langston, surely you understand what your duty is as my son. gather everything useful, piece them together, and create a perfect self. All Smiths has always been perfect. I brought you back and made you my son, so that you'll become a Smith, my perfect self. Wouldn't that imply that he's not perfect if he needs Chrome to be his perfect self? God. Of course, on the day I retire, you'll become the next Smith. You should understand that this arrangement benefits you too. The father says this every day to the son. Langston understands very well what it means. He's in awe of his father and follows his every order. He used to be nothing, after all. Smith was the only reason Langston was able to become what he currently is. Smith is the only correct answer. Langston's one and only dream is to become a Smith. The world starts with Smith, and ends with him too. Like, that is the unhealthiest mindset to ever have. This is Langston's world. I heard that the final connection exam for commandant selection will be held in 3 days. Mr. Smith, the instructor told me that the exam will not be held in actual combat format. Is that true? It was supposed to be actual combat in the beginning, but they allow on manpower, both commandants and constructs. The only constructs remaining in Babylonia are probably that badge marked as exclusive to Corona. But it's better that way. In a combat exam, we'll have to take care of an extra element, the quality of the construct. Surely you wouldn't want a flawed product to ruin your plans, Smith. God, I hate him so much. That's it. Why does he keep saying that's it? Oh my god. Mr. Smith, it's 7 a.m. The main agenda today is the committee meeting, where the Number Safe Surface HQ will be constructed. So it's time. Don't be late, Langston. It's time I leave. Smith, the one on the throne, soon leaves with his butler robot. The one who stays, on the other hand, stands reverently, head lowered, waiting for the door to close. God! I'm not sure I've ever seen a person that was manipulated worse than this. Even though he's, I want to say perfectly fine, but he's not fine, but I mean he's not treated badly, and at the same time he's just treated so horribly. Okay. Connection. Please break the memory connection immediately. If you exceed your connection threshold, memory loss may occur. Memory connection. Babylonia, FOS, Military Command College, Connection Lab. Verification successful. Langston. Connection pod activated. Establishing simulated connection. Consciousness deviance rate is 31%. Records deleted. Establishing simulated connection. Consciousness deviance rate is 30.316%. Records deleted. So who's deleting the records and why? Establishing simulated connection. Records deleted. What? Establishing simulated connection. Establishing simulated connection. Establishing simulated connection. In the dark space, all Langston can see is his own reflection and the warning screen blinking in red. The connection rate doesn't increase no matter what he does. He poured his heart and soul into this, following the plan, but received nothing in return. Without results, the whole process meant nothing. He must become Smith. We try. Confirm. Re-establishing connection. Talent. Repeat. Fight like a hero. Astounding courage. Undying prestige. Okay. Consciousness Divines rate is 11.742%. Perfection. Hard work. The pain bites at his nerves, rippling outward. His skull is trembling, ears ringing, teeth shattering. Consciousness Divines rate is 3.17%. Warning. Second warning. Memory overload. Please break the memory connection immediately. If you exceed your connection threshold, memory loss may occur. Pain. More pain. And then he gets used to it. God. That kinda sums it up in one sentence. Smith, the perfect monster. The only correct answer. A Smith. What is a Smith? A mixture. A material made up of two or more different chemical substances which are not chemically combined. A concrete object made of materials and information, which border is continuously constructed and reconstructed. You awake. Langston wakes up on the bed of a first-class private ward to a doctor tending to him. On the communication screen, his father, Mr. Smith, flashes into sight. Langston instinctively extends his hand, and then, suddenly, as if realizing something, retracts it and bows. Whee! Mr. Smith. Langston, how are you feeling? Very well. I can try again. What a waste of time. I have to talk to your doctor, just the two of us. You knock him unconscious if you have to talk to him. You heard Langston, doctor. He said he's fine. God, he's not fine. According to the medical system examination, all physical signs of the patient are normal. His activity should not be affected. Oh, because he says that. Oh my god. That's it. On my report, I will write the exterior damages have been processed with medical machinery. Luckily, the connection was just a test. Though the damage in his consciousness is irreversible, his daily activities should not be impeded. Okay. The damage is irreversible, so what exactly happened? I mean, he was already damaged before, so it's probably hard to tell what's caused by this dude and what's caused by whatever he did to himself. That's right. Oh my god. Oh my god. See, I knew so little about Chrome. And I just knew it was going to be something like this. Like, oh my god. Hui. I think I will take a little break here. Oh my god. I need to process this for a moment. Thank you for watching so far.